chilling journey of a bomber through the heart of Delhi. 43 VVIP areas, hundreds of cameras installed across, but zero action. India today has tracked bomber Umar's full path of destruction, and what you are about to see is nothing short of terrifying. Here's that journey and how authorities missed the car loaded with explosives.
10/11, the day now carved into Delhi's painful, permanent memory. A day when the system failed and the capital paid the price. We bring you the most chilling security lapse in recent Indian history, and it unfolded right in the beating heart of the national capital. India today has tracked bomber Umar's full path of destruction, and what you are about to see is nothing short of terrifying. On October 29th and 30th, the explosive-laden I-20 sat parked, untouched, unbothered at Al-Falah University in Faridabad. On October 30th, Umar fled with that same car. And then came the fateful, unforgivable day, November 10th, when the blast ripped through Delhi. A suspected car bomber driving freely through Delhi's most protected VVIP corridors, completely unchecked. Captured on CCTV across 43 ultra-secure zones, this horrifying journey can be called the Delhi Terror Cruise. On November 10, at around 8 a.m., the I-20 entered Delhi via Badarpur and then moved through multiple VVIP zones freely and fearlessly. From India Gate to Akbar Road to Rail Bhavan and Connaught Place.
At 8:03 a.m., the I-20 car is again seen in the national capital entering from the Badarpur border. Then it is seen at the Ashram Chowk on November 10 itself, after which it is also seen on the DND. At 9:22 a.m., it is again seen in the national capital near India Gate, and after which it is seen near Akbar Road. Now, remember, these are the VVIP areas of the national capital. This is literally the heart of the national capital where this car was seen on November 10, which is also the day the blast happened.
This car cruised through areas where even a momentary halt can trigger immediate alerts. But that day, nothing. No stop, no alert, no action. At 6:50 p.m., it exploded near Red Fort. Now, it must be noted that on October 28th, Umar's handler Muzammil was already in custody, through which the cops got to know about Umar Nabi. The agencies had a name, a face, and a link. Yet, the I-20 stayed parked at Al-Falah University for days, unflagged, untraced, and unchecked. A simple scan of campus CCTV could have shattered the plot before it even began. But it wasn't done. And the bomber kept moving. VVIP Delhi was in the direct crosshairs of terror, and the system didn't even blink. This wasn't just a lapse. This was an open door left waiting for disaster. With Arvind Ojha in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
In the next report, my colleague Sreeya Kundu details the full route taken by the I-20 beginning on the 29th of October and culminating on the 10th of November, shortly before the blast occurred.
Now viewers, let us show you his very path, the route that was taken by this very I-20 since October 29th, not just on November 10th. How was Umar's path of destruction, or rather, what was Umar's path of destruction looking like? October 29th is when this I-20 car enters the campus, that is the Al-Falah University. Now, this car kept changing locations within the very university. How so? Well, 6:36 p.m., that is the time of this very CCTV footage, October 29th. It went into the common parking area, this car. October 29th, again later on, we saw this car changing locations. It was parked in different locations at different times. These are the two CCTV which compared the two places that it was parked at different times. Next day, October 30th, 2:41 p.m., the I-20 car, in fact, leaves the campus. That is when it's finally exited. This is outside the exit. While it's entering the road, this is a CCTV camera right outside the gate, which has captured the car there. November 9th to November 10th is when this car made an entire journey through the Delhi-Mumbai expressway and was spotted at several multiple locations, because remember, that is the time when it had used this very expressway to go down as far as Jirkat via Mewat and then take a U-turn and come back to the national capital. And that is where we resume the journey of CCTV cameras here. November 10th, the I-20, 6:42 a.m. is when it exits the Delhi-Mumbai expressway and proceeds towards the Badarpur toll plaza. That's where it entered via. So 8:03 a.m. the CCTV cameras at Badarpur toll plaza captured this car entering the very toll plaza. And if you take a close look, it is inside the car at the back seat where you could see explosives in a bag kept. The bag was visible. Again, we are anticipating that it had explosives in it. 8:37 a.m. the DND expressway is where this car was spotted cruising through next. 9:22 a.m. next, it was found near India Gate. Now remember, the next few locations that we'll name where the car was spotted between around 9 a.m. to almost around 1 p.m. These are all prime locations within the national capital. Places like India Gate. 9:26 it was spotted at Akbar Road. 9:30 it was spotted outside the Rail Bhavan. 2:04 again, that is when it finally reached Connaught Place, the outer circle. It was being considered that he was wrecking these places, right? So outer circle, Connaught Place, 2:04 p.m. is when he reached that area. Then 2:10 proceeded towards Barakhamba Road. That is the route that was taken by this car. And then post that, it reached the Red Fort area, the old Delhi area, or somewhere around 2:30ish. And 6:50 is when the blast took place in Old Delhi, Red Fort, right outside the Red Fort. So yes, this is how the map looks like. This is what the map looks like as to the car and its journey, how the car took this entire journey, dating back to October 29th, the day when the entire arrest had started. If the CCTVs had been checked post that of within the university, this could have been stopped. And that is what we are flagging. That is a major security lapse across agencies when we speak of this very bombing case that took place.